So basically what we're doing right now is the next meeting is a big one. So every year people apply for grants, and it's October to November 16th this year. And then we have a meeting to approve who gets a grant and who doesn't. So, and they are all uploaded to this computer panel book that's run by the Massachusetts Cultural Council. So we don't have to do anything, but we end up reviewing the requests, and we want to make sure that it's something that benefits the most people in the community, et cetera, and it's a cultural event. And then we have to choose, because last year we had more requests than we could fit. So you have to decide who's got the most benefit, and we try to, weigh it over the senior people and kids and et cetera. So we try to kind of spread it over, the demographics of the town.
Right.
And this year's kind of blown up because of COVID, and some of the events happened quickly early in the year, and some people have modified to online. Some people have extended to next year. So this year's kind of unusual compared to other years, because a lot of the things were like, concerts for seniors, and you can't do that right now, and things like that. So we're waiting to hear what our funding is, and we probably won't know until the middle of November how much money we have to give out. I think last year we had 5,000. We also have a local fund that has some money in it, and so if we can't give them the state funding, sometimes we'll say, but we'll give you some local funding for your event, depending on, what it is. So that's kind of the overall.
We had when we met in January, I believe. Oh yeah, in January, before it all went to pots. We had some ideas how to engage, the community and some events,
Yeah.
and then it all went to, so it all went away. So yeah. So Julia, usually the last couple of years, we did a calendar, and then we, it's just like this year. There's nobody's open or has patience enough in order to sell them. So yeah,
the last few years we did a calendar of Ayer, and people submitted photos and they sold them in the local stores and stuff. So that's not happening this year. But Julianne, do you want to explain what you're doing on your online?
Do you want to open the meeting?
Yeah, well, the meeting's going, and Mick's online. So hi, Mick. Mick.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Mick.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm still trying to get set up here.
Oh, okay.
So we can see you, we can hear you, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got actually 3 people that are interested in joining the group. Rachel, Lois, and I don't know, Marianne's not showing up, but it looks like she's trying to get on. Oh, there she is.
I am here, but I am trying to make dinner at the same time, and you don't need to see that.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just.
I'm listening and all.
Okay.
I am
so
listening.
We're just kind of getting the newer people that are interested in joining, kind of telling them what we do and what we're all about. And this year's been kind of a strange year, but Julie Ann, who is our co-chair, she's under Chris Govang.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. She's a ball of energy. She's always coming up with plans. And she's doing an online craft fair for local artists.
More than that, actually.
Well, okay, you take it away. Tell them what you're doing.
Well, it started out as a crafts fair, an arts and crafts fair. We planned to, at the last meeting, we decided to, since we couldn't do anything and nobody could really do anything, we would at least try to shine spotlights on local artisans. So we had a plan to feature profiles of local artists on our Facebook page on a regular basis. And that kind of bloomed into an arts and crafts fair, kind of like a few years ago, the Arts Neshoba paired up with the library, and they did a Yuletide festival. They had all these vendors come in, and everyone was in the great hall, and it was very well received. Lots of people went, and lots of stuff was purchased. This started out as an arts and crafts fair. And then I opened it up to local businesses because everyone downtown is suffering, all the local businesses are suffering. So I approached local businesses and said, hey, would you like to participate? So as of right now, we have 59 vendors.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Artists or vendors that
Wow.
are, that have committed, not people that were in contact with, not people that said, yeah, I might do it. People that have either said, I'm doing it, or they've actually sent me money. I did ask a $25 fee just to participate. I'm offering artists up to 20 links that they can offer as part of the fair. And it's got categorized, and it's all online right now. If you want to, I can send out a link and people can go and see it. But we just get the $25, and once people go to these people's websites from our site, they can spend as much as they want to. So, they may only have 20 links in our crafts fair, but they also have the ability to connect, and there's really no limit to what people can buy from them. So we do have artisans. We also have town businesses, and we also have people like Mary Kay consultants. I was contacted today by somebody I've never even, is it Noontime Collection? Has anybody ever heard of that?
No.
It's like little gifties, but I mean, the gifts are made by artisans.
Oh,
Well, that's nice.
It's a national thing, but everything is handmade supposedly. So they contacted me today, and so it's kind of a nice combination of local businesses and artists and.
No, I think it's
people.
great, and we don't want everybody buying Amazon Christmas presents,
Exactly, yeah.
So it's a
We're here
great
to support the
alternative.
artists. This is and the businesses. So this is a good way that we could do that.
Yeah.
As of right now, we have $750 already mailed in.
Wow.
And if everyone who said they've committed to do this sends in their money, we'll have probably another 750.
And that money will go into our local fund. And then when people apply for grants, we can use that money for something local that maybe didn't fall into the grant cycle, so that's kind of, we raise some money. We're nonprofit. We're using it to give it away. We're raising it to give it away, basically.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, Julianne, we love
Very
you.
interesting. I think I sent out the link before, but if you keep on checking in, it has grown exponentially.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
you get a little sneak preview. Truthfully, if you click on the links right now, you can go and buy stuff, but
But you're
they're not live.
not live yet, right?
The Facebook site will go live on the 1st of November. It's going to run from November 1st to December 20th formally. The link that I sent around to the website, because not everyone's on Facebook. So I also have a comparable website that has the same products on it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to that website, it's live. It's just nobody has a link, so they don't know where to go.
Well, it's great that you came up with something, because we've been kind of dead in the water for the last few months with what we could do. So
That's fantastic.
I started thinking, man, we should have put together a calendar. I could have sold it on as part of the arts festival.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we've talked about it, we would have had an option to. Last time the online sales didn't go, right? But and
right.
it probably
This year, now everybody's online, so that's
Everybody,
good.
yeah.
exactly. So,
Yeah.
well, lesson learned. We'll see how it's next year. So
I've already had requests from people. Can we please do this again in the spring? And I'm like, no.
Well, that's why I had said to you, Julie, in an email about thinking about if you wanted to have a grant for doing the work, because it seems like you must have been doing a lot of work for all these people. And I know you're
know what,
answering individual questions and everything.
That's the way I look at it, though. I mean, I'm a member of the council. My job to volunteer. This project is mine. I took it on. So it's kind of my job. I don't really need, compensation for that because I signed on for it.
Oh, well, thank you. We really appreciate it.
yes.
And one thing I would like to ask, and I know I'm one of the ones that doesn't check the Ayer email very often, but when somebody sends out looking for input, please respond, because Julianne sent out some stuff and only gotten a couple of responses. And I know we're all busy and we're probably not checking our Ayer email.
I don't
But
I don't think I saw any requests for any of that on the town.
well, maybe maybe we should be copying the personal emails. That would make it easier, I guess. I don't know.
No, I mean, I didn't see any questions. I saw Rachel's question come in.
Yeah, you did, and you responded to that. But Julianne had sent out the thing about the crafts fair, and
Mhm.
she just went and ran with it. I said, it looks great. And one other person responded. She's like, I said, go with it. You know, we're not doing anything else, so we might as well do
More
something.
important thing just went out the other day, and that's the press release for the grants. Grants are already open.
Right.
We haven't done any press on it. So I did write up a press release and ask for feedback.
I
Right.
read it. It's great. I think it's
Yeah.
the way it is.
And maybe we just
It's
have
really
to say,
wordy, but
looks
it's hard
great.
to get away from that.
Yeah.
Well,
When
it's
I
not-
was
it's not
looking
to
at the,
record everything, you know, you probably did you take it from the application or from the?
I did. I
website?
took it from the NCC site directly. I kind of cut and pasted everything that seemed
Yeah,
pertinent.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, so they need to read through that anyway if they decide to apply. And if that's too much for them, then probably the application process isn't the right thing to do.
Right. The application process is pretty complicated, but,
Right.
you
You know, yeah, no,
All right.
it's great.
Lois, what are you trying to say?
I just wanted to let you know that when I was sending in my email for more information about the council,
the cult.
what's that?
The
I thought you
cult.
said the cult.
The email was incorrect. So I actually had to research it and find the ending. It said .gov or .net or something, whatever it was wrong. I had to research it and find the correct ending. And
Where
that's
were
The wrong one.
find the wrong thing? Where was that?
if you hold on a second, I'll call it up on my phone and tell you where it was.
Yeah, because it's air.ma.us. All our email addresses end with that.
And I think how I got through was by gov. It said undeliverable.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me look it up and I'll sound like I know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Well,
Just
it's good if we get that fixed because, so here's the deal. We're supposed to have 9 council members and we need a quorum of 5 to have a meeting. And there are only 6 of us right now. So we need to recruit a couple more people. So I'm really happy that a few of you are interested because, you know, people, you know, go on vacation or whatever. So we need a buffer.
here's what it said. Email jgovong@air.ma.org.
Oh, where did
And
you
I
get
couldn't-
that?
And that was on, it's on the, where did I get this? Oh, my husband forwarded this to me from the Westford Patch. It's called The Patch. I think it's a newspaper.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
I don't know
how
how
they
they
got
got it,
email.
but they
But
were.
all the so all of our emails end with air.ma.us.
So that must have been how I ended up finding you, because when I sent this out to ask for information about joining, it came back undeliverable. And then I went on, I don't know if it's a town site or somehow I found.
Yeah, the website has the correct, right, yeah.
Yeah, the town website should have the right address, but we can check with Cindy because she's in charge. There's
Yeah.
Cindy.
So however,
You know
the
what?
Westford,
I'm pretty sure that's probably went out and I had a typo in my own press release. Because I always type my email address for people to contact me, so I probably typed the org and then submitted.
It's your fault, Julie.
Probably my fault, absolutely.
But in the grand release, the email is correct.
Oh, good.
So, I have it
Okay,
open.
Cindy, you're off the hook. You can go to sleep or whatever you were doing.
what I wanted to say was what brought me to you was I had interest in joining the craft fair that you were going to have.
Oh,
And that didn't work for me because as I said to, I think it was Julie, I'm not sure who I was communicating with, but I'm a potter and I only had prepared bird bath, which are not going to sell, I wouldn't imagine, in a holiday craft fair. So I decided I would hold off till next year, and I was inquiring about other craft fairs and things because I've donated my stuff to many charities.
Mhm.
So I feel like I might be able to offer some input on ways to make money for the council. Things like when somebody donates or when somebody joins your fair, they offer to donate one item that if is sold, the money goes to the council.
No, that's a good,
Doing an auction. Those are nice money makers, especially if you get a lot of crafty kind of people involved. Or people can put together baskets of different things. And I've
we
donated.
can advertise it on our Facebook page and other things too.
Yeah. And it would be nice to get, I don't know if it's allowed, but like several towns to join together. Artisan, and I'm happy to help organize any of this stuff because I have seen with my own eyes, it makes very good money. And the more money you make, the more you can donate out to schools or, you know, whatever the
Right.
place you'd like
Right.
to donate to.
That's a great idea. Well,
So-
thank you for joining us.
Well, I don't know if you'll like my ideas, but I figure I can at least offer them and help spearhead some of it if it is.
We love everyone who offers ideas.
Right. And offers to help.
Well, we live here, so I don't know, in my opinion, we should donate some of our time to something to do with the community.
Yeah, well, that's great. All right, so we should start by accepting the minutes. Did everybody get the revised minutes?
I haven't seen the revised because the ones you sent were incorrect.
Oh,
Right.
they were?
Well, it was just the one thing, right? That it had your name.
Twofold. No, I mean, I actually sent an email back, which I copied and pasted the information in.
Right.
There. Right. So
Right.
I added a second bullet point to that.
Okay, because all right, 'cause what I just saw was the one that I took out your name, but I didn't. I just looked before I came on, so I don't know what the difference is right now.
Yeah. We had there were two old business. There were multiple. Anyway, so one was I just have it open. Let me just
Yeah, let me get the minutes up.
Yeah.
It was about you and Sarah doing something, right?
Right, but that wasn't what we. My laptop doesn't.
So Sarah's just going to be doing the paperwork for the selectmen.
Right. Okay. I was just trying to get it to allow it to share. My privacy apparently is just kind of, what are you doing? Let's try that
So
again.
one of the things we talked about it in the last meeting was
Ah,
we could go to the town to get matching funds. Uh-oh. Oh, she's sharing a screen. Okay.
yeah. So so this is
Okay.
what I had sent back. It was back in August. So yeah, I took it out because Sarah had said that she would work with to reduce the number, kind of prepare that for
Oh,
the
right.
board of
Reduce the
that
number.
wasn't me. That was Sarah had said. What I had said, and this was from actually the meeting before, that that I will research and complete the request for additional town funds to be added to the warrant prior to the town meeting next year. So,
Okay.
and that,
Oh, okay.
that you saw those, so you copied that. So those were the two. So we need to correct that because it's just not. And that was it. The other one was just a minus. It was like whatever. But and it's in the when you after the meeting when you have the chance. It's in the I probably can't go in here now.
Yeah, I'll send it out right
Yeah,
away. Yeah.
I did. So yeah, it's the wrong one.
Okay, so if we can't approve the minutes tonight, do we do it at the next meeting, I guess?
Or could we approve the changes?
Yeah.
I was trying to find it now. No, I can't find it.
Claudia, you're good at this, better than I am. I'm not
Well,
used to.
it's I have an Apple and my work computer, of course, is a Mac. So the mouse is going the wrong way on the Apple compared to Microsoft, and it throws you every time. It's scrolling in the wrong direction. So that's the email that I had sent back to you guys, which you will see. So here you can just copy them. So this was what you had sent out, and then I sent it right back in there. So this is the changes that and you guys have in the email. So if you update it, if you agree to update that, then you just read through that.
All right, so does somebody want to move that we'll accept the changes to the minutes of last meeting
I accept.
as presented here?
We have to accept the changes, or can we
Hello.
just, we can motion to accept the minutes as amended.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
skip
would
the
second
next step.
that. Mhm. I just
Okay,
want to make sure that-
Claudia seconded. Okay, great. All right, so the minutes have been approved as amended. To explain to everybody, those are two things. One, we want to try to reduce the number of people that are required because of the quorum situation, which I was talking about earlier. And the other is to find out how do we apply for the extra money. So the state gives us money to grant every year, and then we can also go to the town meeting, and they've given us money in the past, about $4,000. So it's not, we're not talking huge money here, but 5,000, roughly 5,000 from the state, 4,000 from the town. The town funds, have a little more flexibility because they can go on anytime during the year. And the state funds, you have to vote on them in November, December, and they're for the year. And if the people don't use it, they lose it. Unless with COVID, we're extending some things because people couldn't hold their events. But usually, if you don't use it in that calendar year, you lose it. So those are the two items that we were talking about in the minutes, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And we talked about the fair. And so I guess not much else to talk about other than the next meeting is very important, December 7th at 6:00. And we do need a quorum. And hopefully we'll have, the grantee applications. Julianne's putting out the press release for the grants.
Did anybody have any changes to that press release? Should I wait?
I look great.
No, I thought it looked great. Should we accept that? Let's move to accept the grant
I second
press release.
Aye.
Accept.
Okay. And anybody else have any questions?
When was the next meeting again?
December 7th, and it's starting at 6 p.m. because it's going to be longer than an hour. It took us about an hour and a half.
I had responded back a couple of times that I have a prior commitment on the 7th, so I won't be there.
Okay, you can't be there at all? I thought you said till 7:30.
Yeah, no, that 7:30 is I have to, so around 7:15, so I'll be there for a little bit over an hour, but, yeah.
I wonder if we should start it earlier. Can we do it at 5:30?
I can.
Maybe. Does anybody okay with 5:30? I'm just worried that with no buffer on the quorum.
Right. Well, that's why I let you know after you send it out the first time.
Yeah, the
Made it to
scheduling the
every-
meetings has been very difficult because of this. They can only do one meeting a night, and we used to do it on Tuesdays, and those are all taken. And so, I basically said to Carly, give me some dates because every date I asked for, I couldn't have. So it's kind of like, all right, tell me what's available. So there's, I could try to change it, or if we can start at 5:30, maybe we'll be done by 7. I think last year we were done in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think all in all, well, I think we have a little bit more experience now compared to last year.
Right. We were all pretty new. Last year, there were only 2 seasoned people, Sandy and Lori, and the rest of us were all new. So we were kind of winging it. That's my boyfriend in the background.
Hi.
Headless boyfriend.
He's an artist, so just so you know.
That was funny.
That's the weird stuff we see with the
I know,
background.
this whole virtual background thing.
No, it is embodied.
All right, Frank, go away. You're distracting.
Oh,
Okay, so anybody have questions? I think we're good until December, right?
so
Julie.
is 5:30
I
okay
had-
with everyone?
It's fine with me. So the
Yeah,
only thing
let's,
we have
unless
to,
there's some reason that APAC can't do it or
right,
Cindy, but I think 5:30 should be okay.
so
I have a question.
Okay,
Do Lois and Rachel and Marianne know what they need to know to contact the town to be sworn in? Because if they're sworn in before the next meeting, they can actually vote on these things.
right, and then we have more people, which would be great.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I will email all 3 of you the procedure, but it's basically you write a letter. I'll give you a sample letter about how you want to be on the cultural council, and then they It depends on the next selectmen's meeting, I guess. And then they vote on it, you get sworn in, and I don't know if they're doing it in person. I think they're doing it via Zoom
Yeah,
now.
they're doing it
Nick, did you
virtually.
get sworn?
Mine,
Yeah.
mine was in person. It was held right outside the town hall.
Oh, okay, they did it in person outside?
Exactly.
All right, so I will send the three of you emails on exactly what to do. And if
Thank
you're
you.
interested in joining us, we would love to have you. And the more the merrier. We need as much help as we can get.
Yeah, I've been more of a silent partner. I do have that email. I looked it up today. It's
Okay.
just me actually going through the process. I just haven't done it. I started a new job and I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment, but I'm getting there.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
it's really just a blurb, so it's not, it's really.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a 3-page letter. It has to be,
Exactly.
I'd like to be on the Ayer Cultural Council, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, why you are interested and what prior experiences. So if you
Well,
write out
one
a
of,
few
I
sentences.
think Lois or somebody sent me a resume, or it was Rachel. I mean, you guys are, you already have it written, so you can just send it in and then they vote and they say yes, no one says no. And then you get sworn in, and it's just a procedural thing. And then Cindy Knox, who's the IT person, will give you the Ayer email address once that's all set up.
Then you need to remember to check your email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be important.
I think I have about 4 or 5 email addresses that I have to keep checking.
I know, and that's the
Yeah,
confusing part. So, Marianne, I want to make sure I have your email address. I have Lois and Rachel.
Yeah.
And for meetings and stuff, we also have personal emails. I mean, maybe we should copy that just so we make sure we see them. I don't know. I mean, we have to use the Ayer email address for.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, but for public records, we really need everybody to use the Ayer address.
And you can't forward the Ayer, because I did that at the
Right.
beginning. You can't forward the Ayer email to your personal, because what happens, Cindy? I don't
Because
remember,
when
but
you send mail, it doesn't come from your Ayer mail, it comes from your personal mail.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the
so I
problem.
was doing that in the beginning, thinking I was really smart.
Yeah, I know it's a great idea, but
It's a great idea, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't show up in the Ayer email inbox any longer, and then it doesn't, exactly. It's just from your private. So one question I have: when do we have to vote and inform everyone? It didn't it change? I'm just wondering, do we have to do it in December, or is it has
Well,
I mean,
historically, it had to be in December. I remember writing the letters at Christmas week.
right.
You have to kind of send the denial letters, and then you send the acceptance letters. And I think it has to be done by the end of the year.
But they moved the cycle, didn't they? See, I can't.
Well, they moved the cycle, and I can double check.
Just
But if we don't meet December 7th, we don't want to meet later than that, do we? I mean, I think we want to we should have, the applications are due by November 16th. So that'll give us a few weeks. So basically, the new people, the applications come in, the deadline's the 16th. And then the Mass Cultural Council has a website that we all have access to. And they upload this thing called a panel book. And it's basically all the applications and with all the backup and what they're going to do. And that's what we use. And we can download a spreadsheet. And that's what we use for the meeting. But you need to read through each application before the meeting. So you've got an opinion on what you think is appropriate and what isn't.
Yeah.
So,
It's
so there's a couple, there's a week before the meeting that you really have to get online and read them and be versed on what everybody's doing.
if you pick out ones you think yes, definitely, ones you don't think so, and then maybes, because
Right.
because we don't know about the money. So
Yeah, we don't know how much money we're going to have, and people have different opinions, so we all came to the meeting with who we thought was a yes, and most of us agreed, but there was discussion going on, we didn't all agree. And then you vote on the ones that there's kind of a toss up. Well, you vote on all of them, but sometimes there's a toss up where that's why we need a quorum to vote, to decide who gets what.
or we change the amount.
Right. We can lower the amount.
Right. Well, we split it, that they applied for 500, we only give them 300. So this way we kind of spread it a little bit, more.
Right. Last year, I think that the applications totaled $14,000 and we only had 5,000 something to give out. So we had to really pick and choose. It's not that easy. Or you lower the amount that they ask for. So anyway.
Quick question. When it comes to the applicants, do they say whether or not they can survive with less, or that's not part of it? I mean, there's some people that say, I request $1,000. If they get less than that, there's nothing they can do anyway.
I think there is, Sandy, isn't there something where they say they can continue the project even if they don't get the full amount?
Right. They can respond back, but also in January, rejection letters go out, and anybody gets a rejection can reapply. And we can look it over and see if we change our mind.
Yeah, you have to send the rejection letters out a couple weeks. You give them a couple weeks to reply, and then I think I sent the acceptances afterwards. I can't really remember, but yeah, that's part of the procedure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, I do have a question about the minutes, because there is supposed to be signed, I think, by 2 members and given to Carly. And I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I didn't. Well, right, yeah. I didn't realize it, but I know one time I went in with them and she goes, "Oh, you can't give them to me because you typed them up." So,
well, I've been keeping track. I mean, I have them all, but nobody's asked me. I didn't realize that I was supposed to give them to Carly. The minutes or the agenda?
the
I think
minute.
they get uploaded to the website. The other meeting minutes get uploaded to the website.
Yeah.
Well, Claudia and I have, we're doing online signing for all the reimbursements. So I can add a signature for both of us and send her all the old,
Great.
I can send her all the old minutes.
Yeah, you file those with the town clerk's office,
Okay.
To Carly?
to Susan.
Oh,
Minutes should be filed with the town clerk's office, as far as I understand.
Okay, and just email them to her?
Yeah.
Okay, I never knew that. Okay,
Yeah, I mean, actually, you could send them to that email group agenda.
okay.
Yeah, and then Carly, Lori, Susan, and I will get them.
So signed by 2 members, okay. All righty, I can do that.
So I just, while we were talking, I just pulled up the email with the grant cycle updates. So it says, so everything will be delayed by 1 month. Thursday, October 1st, application opens. Grant cycle begins Monday, November 16th, deadline for applications and LCC account form. And then Tuesday, February 16th, LCC annual report deadline. So I'm not quite sure, quite honestly, right now, but the LCC annual report deadline.
I had to fill that
The
out
question
last.
is,
I filled out the
and
annual
my
report.
question is whether if the deadline for applications is November 16th, can you remember how long it took last year until they have the report uploaded? Because that all needs to flow in before we can review it, right?
No, oh, right, yeah. The panel book, we're gonna have 3 weeks. I think it was within a week or 2. So I think we have plenty of time. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be, I think it'll be within a week or so. Yeah.
yeah, the panel.
Yeah, we gave
comes
ourselves a
pretty
couple
quickly.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty quickly. And then I forget where the guidelines are, but I wrote the denial letters first in December, and then I sent the acceptance letters out. And then the annual reports due after that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a learning process too. But the state lady helped me, so we were good. So any other questions?
I'm all set, but it was nice meeting you all. I'm excited to be a part of
Good.
the
Okay.
cultural
Thanks
counselor.
for coming, Rachel.
Yeah, thanks for coming. It's great to meet you guys. And
Nice to meet you too.
I will send you all emails on what to do next and how to get the process going.
Thank you all very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody move to adjourn the meeting?
I
I
second.
move.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.